Nitya Kripa Pradane Gaur Gatatam Bhagavanta. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone. Dhanavad pranams to all of you. Welcome you to this class. So, let me summarize what happened in that drama. Okay, how many of you watched that drama? First of all, let's start with that. Okay. So, what happened in the drama? We saw that, there was a zamindar where Lord Krishna and Narada go. And then they go in the disguise of sannyasis and they ask for some water. Then what did the zamindar say? Anybody remembers?
You go and work hard and get water.
Zamindar says, get out from here. I don't need you. Then he says, okay, I'll give you blessings. Lord Krishna blesses him that you become very rich. Then he says, I don't need your blessings. Get out from here. Right? That's what happened. And then they go to another devotee's house where that devotee was a very nice devotee. And then she welcomed very nicely Lord Krishna and she gave milk to drink and everything. And Krishna was very pleased. And then what happened later? After Krishna leaves, the only calf and cow that the devotee had dies. Okay, at that time, Narada asks, why did that calf and cow die? So Krishna says that, this lady was a very nice lady, but she had only one attachment, the calf on the cow. Okay, or else she was 100% dedicated to me. Okay, so I just want her back in Godhead. That's the reason why I took her back to Godhead. I mean, by first of all, taking away her attachments. But the other person, Zamindar, I gave him a blessing that you be rich. Actually, it looks like a blessing, but he says that, what did he say? Krishna said, is that a blessing?
No.
Krishna says it's a curse. Why is that a curse? Why is being very rich or why is being so opulent?
Let him suffer more in this material world.
Right.
He will remain in material entanglement.
Let him get more attached and suffer in this material world forever.
That's right. That's called Janma Aishwarya Shruta Shribhi. Okay, that is like having a very good birth, born in the family of Brahmanas, makes somebody very puffed up. No, I'm a big Brahmana, Chaturvedi, Pauranik. Hamara Pardada kitna Ved padhte the. They'll go like that. When you say Krishna chant, they will say, don't need, I'm a big Brahmana. Okay, it's a fall down. So Janma Aishwarya, very rich also is a problem. Very rich person, they'll say, I don't need Krishna. I believe in myself. I'm God. So like that, so these are all the causes of fall down. Okay. So just, it was an analogy. Okay. It was a story. And then from the story, we understood some concept, isn't it? You see, stories are so powerful that with the help of this story, we could understand so many things. So what were the things that we understand? Okay, some lessons. Okay, quickly, what are the lessons that we learned?
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dhanavad Pranam. Prabhuji, regarding this story, I just wanted to ask you one thing. Like in our life only, the more and more we get detached, that is, life throws us some situations wherein we get detached from everything. Slowly, we get detached. That means we have to take this as a blessing, is it, Prabhuji?
Absolutely. Anyways, everything is going to go one day, isn't it? So it's a good detachment. Like Krishna is giving us detachment. So we should take any negative also as a detachment. Just like Kunti Devi, right? What did Kunti Maharani pray? Anybody remembers? What did Kunti Maharani say?
Give us more and
more difficulties in my life.
Would any sane person ask for more difficulties in life?
Not at all, Prabhuji.
No. Right? But she's not insane.
May I say something?
Yes, please.
As a child, when I was young, I could not see my father, go through the problems that he was. Of course, he never shared. But I ran into the garden. I was in the school and in my own garden, and I held and said, God, whatever you want to give problems, you give me, but don't give any of this.
Yeah, that's so nice of you. So nice.
That's true, Prabhuji, because we cannot see the sufferings of our own blood-bonded relationships. So we beg for that. True.
Very much. We love our near ones, and therefore we pray to God that they should not get any difficulties, right? But tell me something from the definition of Bhagavad Gita. What is the definition of the material world? Hmm?
Prabhuji, this is Dukkalayam Ashashvatam. That is very true. This is Dukkalayam Ashashvatam. And as much as possible, we have to strive hard to get out of this and go back home, back to God. That should be our aim in life. And we have our motive, all goal, everything. Instead of, all these material plans, all these are impermanent and temporary. Only suffering, suffering, suffering. So better we have a higher goal, like go back to home, back to Godhead. So we'll have at least some peace, like, in being in thinking Krishna, we have some peace in this sufferings also. Only
That's nice.
went out
That's
is
nice. That's nice. That's amazing. That's nice. Thank you, Mataji. Any more lessons? Come on, quick lessons. Hare
Detached
Krishna.
from the material world and attached to Krishna.
Okay. Okay.
Speech is not clear, Prabhuji.
Is my voice breaking for everyone?
no, it's fine, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhu, looks like some internet issue on your side. Sorry. Okay. Internet issue on your side. Please check. Okay. Okay. So tell me, somebody was saying something about the detachment from material. What was that?
Material world and attached to Krishna wholeheartedly.
Yeah, detachment from material world gives us attachment to Krishna wholeheartedly. Otherwise, like it will be like a mixed surrender. I mean, we are not completely surrendered. It will be like a mixed. We are like a little bit attached here, little bit attached to Krishna. We're in between. Okay, seesawing. That's what happens. Yes. Any more lessons?
Prabhuji, we
Yes.
try so much to have detachment. But it's
Yes.
very, I feel very
It's
difficult.
yeah, I know. I
Very
understand.
difficult. Though,
It's very good.
why? It's very difficult.
It's not easy. Yeah, detachment
It's
is
not
not
very
easy.
easy.
Absolutely.
So, why we have come to this world, I don't know, with that attachment.
Yeah, it's
Though we
like
want to have detachment, it's difficult.
it's not possible. See, artificially we can't become detached. But with Krishna consciousness, it comes. Okay, we'll come into that. Okay, so that was nice lessons. Thank you, devotees. So today I have a very interesting topic in front of you. So this was just a teaser. Okay, the topic today is actually about Krishna consciousness and the transformation it brings, the transformation that Krishna consciousness brings. And what are the analogies from Bhagavad Gita? Okay, little miscellaneous topic. What are the analogies from Bhagavad Gita, or how Lord Krishna explains very difficult spiritual truths with the help of analogies? Okay, how many of you are interested in knowing about all of this? Type me in the chat. How many of you are ready for this? Okay, analogies from Bhagavad Gita, and we have a lot of interesting stuff. Okay, now tell me something. Just now Mataji said something that, okay, detachment is very difficult. Okay, and we understand, all of us as devotees, having heard Bhagavad Gita chanting, we understand that detachment from material world is necessary and attachment towards Krishna is necessary. But how many of you feel that we actually need some help? We need some kind of deep processing. So how many of you are ready for some deep processing? Yeah, some kind of a deep processing that explains us, convinces us about the importance of Krishna consciousness. Okay, type KC in the chat if you are in need of such a help, that yes, I need some strong dosage of Krishna consciousness that I can be more attached to Krishna. Type me in the chat. Type KC in the chat. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, perfect. All right. So today, here we go. We are starting with the analogies for Krishna consciousness. We'll start with something really very surprising. Here is a story of a transformation. I'm going to show you a picture. You have to tell me what is this picture all about. Okay. Okay. Now, what do you see?
Transformation of the body, Prabhuji, like from
Okay.
overweight to...
Okay, overweight, obese person on the left-hand side. Right? Anybody can identify this star?
Arjun Kapoor.
Yeah, okay, that's nice. That's right. Okay. So left-hand side, you see he's obese, he's fat. On the right-hand side is like looking picture perfect. Okay. More examples here. So on the left-hand side, we see a person who's like normal build. Okay. On the right-hand side, we see like a person with like a proper body. All right. Let's see more examples. Okay, here. Okay, he looks like a normal person here on the left hand side. On the right hand side, you see a lot of muscular cells. Okay. So now, what is this actually? What is this? How do we get this transformation?
Material.
Yeah, material, fine. Forget about spirituality. Just let's focus
But
on
it
this.
requires hard work, very much
Yeah.
hard work.
Let's just talk about this.
perseverance,
Yes.
everything.
Yeah, let's just
Hard
talk
work,
about this.
perseverance, dedication, and restraining from foods that make them obese. So controlling everything altogether makes a person transform to healthy person, fit person.
That's right. So there's something that's happening, right? It's not a one-day work, and it did not come for free. Do you agree that this person? How many of you agree that it requires a lot of hard work? Type HW in the chat. It requires a lot of hard work to transform. Okay, I'll ask you some more things. What are the other things? Okay, this is all about going to a gym. Okay, let's just talk about the gym and body for now. Okay, forget spirituality. We'll come to that. But first of all, let's try to understand what I'm talking about. It's about transformation. Transformation from being in one position to the other. What does transformation require? Okay, let's just only focus on that. Okay, let me ask you some more. Let me tell you some more things. Okay, so transformation requires these things, right? It requires a kind of a mindset. Do we agree that transformation requires a mindset? How many of you
Yes.
agree that transformation requires a mindset?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell me, what is a positive mindset? What is a negative mindset for a person like this? Okay, now let's say I'm this right now. Okay, I want to be this. Okay, everybody wants to be this, but right now I'm this. What's called a positive mindset? What's a negative mindset? Tell me, I'll note
The
it down.
negative mindset is like I cannot do. This is very difficult. It requires a lot of
can't do
endurance.
this. I can't do this.
This positive mindset is I can try. I will try. I think I can do this. All that is positive mindset.
I can do this. What else? I
It's
can try
not
this.
worth it.
Yeah, I can try this. Okay, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, what else? Tell me some positive mindset and negative mindset for a person
It
who's
is
trying
not
to become
sustainable. We might think that it is not sustainable. It is just
not
temporary.
sustainable. It's temporary. Okay, it's not sustainable. I mean, I don't think I can go to the gym for long. Maybe I'll go
There
for
are
some
so
time.
many, Prabhuji, there are so many distractions also, though
Yeah.
you want to concentrate on
Okay.
detachment. There are so many distractions. We have to go to the attachment.
Mm.
Though we don't,
Yeah.
my feeling I'm telling, there are so many distractions.
I got it. No problem. Just now let's just talk. Yeah.
Role also we have to play in our life. Duty also we have to do. And we cannot leave everything.
Mataji, you're not in a Bhagavad Gita class. Mataji, you're not in a Bhagavad Gita class. I'm talking about gym here. Let's focus on gym. I'm motivating you to go to gym right now. This is not a spiritual class, okay? This is all about how to go to gym, how to become fit. I don't know what you're talking. Okay, let's talk about this now. What are the distractions for a person who wants to become thin or who wants to become very fit like this? Examples.
Sleep,
what are the things that the
lots of
person
sleep.
should not be doing? Sleep.
Eat.
What else?
Time management.
Not going to gym.
Time management.
Eat junk food.
Overwork. Sit in the office and only work.
Overwork.
Sedentary lifestyle, no time.
Okay.
There is no time in between.
Bad lifestyle. Yeah, okay, that's enough. So you see, there's a mindset that's required, am I right? So for a process to work, you need a positive mindset and you need a negative mindset. Positive mindset is, I can do this. I can try this. Also, another mindset is, if he can do it, I can do it too. Do you agree? I mean, in a positive way, of course. In a positive way. If she can do it, I can do it too.
But that cannot be like, we cannot take that as a thing, no, Prabhuji, because as a science background, they come from a different genes and different backgrounds. So they're different and we are different. Everybody is unique.
I know.
So we shouldn't compare on that way, I think so.
No, just to take some inspiration, okay? Like, for example, like if somebody is showing a picture like this outside the gym, okay? For inspiration, if my brother can read the books, I can also read it. Don't you agree?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, it's like a competitive world, right? You can do it, why can't I try?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, sometimes competition is good for, for transforming ourselves. It's required sometimes. A little bit of comparison.
Yes,
I'm not
that kind
saying
of
too much.
motivation, yeah, is true.
Yeah, a little bit we require, no? If like just like this, no? If you're going to a college, you have to spend, how many years did you spend in college?
You're asking
Total
me, Prabhuji?
education. Yes, total education system.
24 years I was into full of education only, Prabhuji. Until my 24 years, I started like in first LKG babysitting. Till 24 years, I was only into studies.
When did you
And now
start
also I
earning?
have chosen education field only, Prabhuji.
When did you start earning?
Start earning, I think in 2012, I started earning till
After how many
2017.
years? After how many years of education?
Well, 2012 in the sense, maybe it was like, 16, 17, 18 years, I guess.
Okay.
Into, yeah.
So you are like 18 years into education before you earn the first 1 rupee. Am I
No,
right?
it is like mine is little twisty, Prabhuji, because I joined, I started working, and they said a course is very important. Again, I discontinued, and a year I studied. I went into education 1 year.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. I'm saying you put
Yeah,
some
it's
faith.
18, 19 years. Yes, Prabhuji. 18, 19
You
years. I was
had some faith in the education system.
Yes, Prabhuji, yes.
And you were ready
I
to
thought it will
spend
bring
10
some
years
change
into it.
in my.
Yeah.
I thought it will bring some change
Yes.
in my everything. So yeah, I believed in it. Yeah.
You believed in it and you continued. You didn't drop out. Am I
No,
right? You
no,
didn't
no.
drop out from
Yes,
school. You
yes.
didn't drop
No,
out
no,
from
no.
college.
I
So you
started liking
continued.
it and I started enjoying it. So yeah.
You start liking it. First of all, maybe when you joined the school, maybe on the first day of the school, I should ask your parents how it was. Maybe you are crying. I don't want to
Sure,
go.
sure. No. I have done a lot of. My mother says I have forgotten, but I was
Yes.
not into like good child like going to school obediently. No, not that kind, Prabhuji. Forcibly
Yes.
only they put me in babysitting. Yeah.
So your parents forced you into the school and you are in the school. And then after a few years, you started liking it. You started enjoying it. After many years, you started earning. And then now you realize the value of education. Am I right?
Correct, Prabhuji. Yes.
So how did we get that faith? I mean, how did our parents get faith in the education system?
We should trust the process.
How do we get the trust? From where do we get the trust?
Only when we start working on it and slowly when we start obeying our gurus and they will say some higher truths. When you start agreeing them and obeying them submissively, when we surrender submissively, slowly we'll learn. When we are into the process and we start doing slowly some small things, slowly we'll get that taste, Prabhuji. That is how I got that taste
That's
in
right.
education. Yeah.
That's right. So it's also by seeing somebody else doing it. Am I right? So for example, if let's say my neighbor.
Yes, of course, competitors
did it,
will be there,
yeah.
Prabhuji, who will be very toppers and all will be there. No, they are our competitors. When she can do, why can't I do? We force ourselves to do. And
It's
that
like
is
a
how.
formula. It's like a formula. It worked for my cousins. Okay, it worked for somebody. So, okay, I'll try it. Everybody is doing it. Everybody knows that education system is good. It works. Therefore, I do it. I have to go through the whole thing and then I have to trust in the process. It's like, light in the end of the tunnel. I just have to keep going. Am I right? So that's the thing. Okay, let's get back to this example. I'm just telling, how a transformation journey works. So a journey from here to here, okay, being fat to thin, it requires a journey. All right. So similarly, it's a journey. Okay, type journey in the chat. Journey means you're going through some position from here to here. Okay, before education, before we were even we were literate, we even know ABCDs. Maybe we were not very civilized. Maybe we were not very well mannered. Now, after having gone to the school education, now we are a little bit more mannered and we have some better things, something we have learned positive. Okay, that's the journey. Second thing is the institution. Institution means it can be, example can be a school or it can be a gym. There's an institution which you trust in. Okay, that institution is certified and it has got some past history. Am I right? And it is certified and it works. It's basically an institution which is like a proper registered institution. Okay. And then as a part of this journey, we said there are some rules that are required. Do you think there are some rules that are required for somebody who wants to transform from here to here? How many of you agree to that? Yes,
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Okay, what are the rules? Can you tell some rules? Do's and don'ts. Am I right? Do's and don'ts. Now tell me, if I don't take the don'ts very seriously, what happens?
I'll not be successful.
I'll not be successful. Okay. Okay, let's say this guy, okay, here. Okay, maybe let's say I'm this. Now, every day I eat pakoda, bhaji. every day, fried food, right? What will happen to me? Will this happen? Will this transformation come?
No.
Will it ever come?
No.
It will never come. Do you agree?
Yes.
If we don't take don'ts seriously, transformation will slow down, right? And
Yes.
it can even reverse us. Okay. If we do the do's, what happens? I mean, if I follow whatever is supposed to be done, okay, let's say there is some set of exercises, like daily set of exercises which need to be done. What happens when I follow the do's properly, seriously?
We are close to our goal of achieving fit body.
Success is closer. Success is more likely. If we follow the do's and if we avoid the don'ts, then success is likely. But if we, any one of them, if we neglect, if, for example, if I'm only doing the do's and I'm also doing the don'ts, what happens? Okay, let's say I also go to the gym, also eat junk food. What happens
then we should forget about fit body.
Forget
Forget
about
about the goals.
Yeah. If I only do don'ts and if I do nothing of the do's, what happens?
Nothing works.
It will be gone. It will be like a opposite. It won't be like, it will be opposite journey. From here, you put it on the left. This guy, you put it on the right. That's what will happen. Do you agree?
Yes.
It will become more worse. So the next thing is the process. Okay. So like any process, transformation, there's a process. So there's like a beginning, there's an end, there are some stages in the process. How many of you agree that there are stages in any process? Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
There's some stages. And how do you know? These are like some kind of milestones, right? Stage 0, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Like that, we have some stages. So you know that, you're in this milestone right now. Okay, you're making some progress. Okay, who knows these stages? Who can find out the stages for us?
The coach,
It's
the
right
person
here.
who's training you, the person who's guiding you, the person who's teaching
The person
you.
who is training you, the person who is coaching you can do it. Okay, now tell me, what is the qualification of a gym coach? What is the qualification of a coach?
He should have full knowledge about.
Okay, full knowledge.
He should be certified. He should be certified professional.
Certified professional. What else? One more important thing you missed. What is that?
He should have enough knowledge to teach.
Knowledge is enough?
Knowledge.
He himself should be fit.
Done himself first. He should be himself looking like this. How many of you would go to a coach who looks like maybe like this? No. Am I right? So should have undergone himself under another coach, right? Who would have gone through the process, whatever process he is advocating, he should have gone through the process, followed the rules, been through the journey, gone through that institution and have done it himself, and should have a positive mindset, right? Then that person can be a certified professional coach. Agreed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about community. Why do we need a community? What is a community in a gym?
Sometimes we feel low, Prabhuji, doing it all together alone. So when community, when friends are there, they will motivate us, and by seeing them, we will get motivated for inspiration. Yeah, true.
Okay, let's call
For
it inspiration.
social life, Prabhuji. Everybody needs some social life.
Okay, in this context of a gym, why do you need a community? I mean, how a positive community will help you, support you? Let's say you
Sometimes
have
we
some
feel
friends.
like leaving the gym because it's very difficult. On tough times, people might, push us, motivate us. So we need help. When we need help, they will be able to provide us some tips or something out of their experience. So like that.
Okay, that's good. Now let's talk about feedback. How important is feedback in this process of transformation? Okay, let's say somebody who's like this. Is it important that we need to give feedback for such a person, or it's not a good idea to give feedback? It's too harsh or too rude to give feedback. What do you think?
Feedback is also very necessary in the process. So it helps us keep motivated and go achieve more and more. So if they give feedback, it will motivate us, drive us.
How many of you heard this? Feedback is the breakfast for champions. Yes, feedback is a breakfast for champions. I mean, champions, they take feedback. They love feedback. How many of you love feedback? Type FB in the chat. And we love feedback because actually Just think about it. We are not getting enough feedback in our life, but in every stage of life, every area of life, if there was somebody who was an expert, who was always giving us constant feedback, how much expert we would have happened, we would have been. Do you agree?
Yes, Prabhuji. Guidance.
Constructive feedback, not destructive feedback. Hey, let's say you're putting your first dosa of your life. So we don't want somebody to like just say, okay, this is the worst dosa ever. But definitely, if you're doing a mistake, we need somebody to tell that you have to correct the batter. This is not going right. Isn't it? Don't you agree? If you're not going to get that feedback, we'll never be able to make that chapati. Right? If I make a chapati, it becomes India map. How many of you make India map chapatis? Or used to make India map chapatis before? Now it's perfect.
Me only,
Feedback.
Prabhuji, from India, India map, all that, now a little bit trained. So
that's nice. Yeah. So feedback is important. Feedback we need. Okay. Now let's talk about mindset, community, feedback. And then we have an end goal that you'll become, by the end, you'll get 6-pack abs, or maybe you'll become very fit, right? Like 6-pack abs is like an end goal. Okay. And the opportunities are like, what are the opportunities if you become fit? Can you tell me some opportunities which you can get only if you become fit?
We can guide others, take us forward, teach them the same thing.
Yeah, we can guide others. You can become a teacher yourself. You can become a trainer yourself, guide others. Of course, you'll have a very healthy lifestyle, right? And you will be healthy. You'll be enjoying all the benefits of that. Am I right? And yeah, whatever is necessary that gets attracted to you. That's right. So you attract success. Okay. You are now attractive. You become attractive. Am I right? I can say that you'll become attractive. All right. So some more examples of transformation are like learning to cycle. How many of you learn to cycle here? Type me in the chat. And so who taught you cycling? Can anybody tell me? Who taught you
So I
cycling?
tried and learned,
You tried on
Prabhuji.
your own. Okay,
And
that's
many
nice.
times fell down also and learned.
Fell down. Okay, that's nice. Falling down. How many of you agree that falling down is a process of learning the cycle? You need to fall down at
Yes.
least once.
Yes, Prabhuji. You hurt your knees, you hurt this thing, and there's always a person running behind you who teaches you cycle.
Yeah, there's somebody running behind you
who teaches you how to, because when you learn to cycle, you're getting so scared, and somebody that somebody's going to hold you, in spite of which we unbalance, we fall.
Know that
we pick ourselves.
somebody is holding you. Okay, that's nice, interesting. How many have learned to play a musical instrument or learn to sing music?
Prabhuji, myself learned Carnatic music for a year, that's all. Only 1 year.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, whatever it was, do you think that it was a rewarding journey at the end for whatever you have learned? Are you thankful for that?
Yeah, it was very rewarding because my guru used to take me to kacheris and non-means programs. So it was very rewarding, Prabhuji. It was very rewarding.
Yeah, it's a rewarding journey, right? And then you have
enjoyable.
You enjoyed the process, and you enjoyed the result also. Enjoyed the process and enjoyed the end result. Okay, that's nice. Let's talk about financial investment. Okay, so investing money. In the beginning, it's not clear. Okay, when I was young, I didn't know anything about investment. Okay, nobody told me anything. But later, when I learned about it, I trusted. I heard from people that okay, you have to invest. And when I started investing, I see that my money is growing in a compounded way. Okay, how many of you know that this compounding is very powerful, right? That means, can you tell me some lessons from financial investment? In the beginning, you don't realize. Am I right? When you're putting that 100 rupees, 200, 500,000, what is this 1,000 rupees? Insignificant. Let me save 10,000 and then put it. How many of you understand what I'm saying? Right? Tell me some lessons from financial investment that, you get the results at the end after a long time, right? It compounds.
Yes, Prabhuji, during rainy days, it will be not only rainy days, it will be very helpful. Like we have to plan financial, because if you want secured life, we have to plan financially also. Recently only I learned that. Yeah.
Okay, for a secure life. And then what else? Start early. How many of you heard about that advice? Start early in investment, because when you start early, you can become what do you say, financially free early. Am I right? How many of you agree to that?
Yeah.
No, when you start early, you become free early. Start early, free early. Am I right?
I just have a note about this.
Yeah,
And then,
that's nice.
and then like 8 months ago, 10 months ago, so I invested, for example, here is 4,000.
Yes.
This 4,000 went down until
Yes.
2,000, but
Yes.
now it stood up, and then this 4,000 is now equivalent to 6,000.
Wow. Okay, you invested some money and it has become 1.5 times now. Okay.
Yeah, it's almost 50% increase.
Okay, I'll say grows over time.
Without
Start
doing
early and grows over time. And how about have faith that it will grow? Have faith, right? We have to have faith because or you can say even start small. How about that? I mean, even if you're going to put small investments, also it's worth it. How many of you agree to that? That it's not about the amount that you're putting; it's about the consistency and that works. How many of you agree to what I'm saying?
because initially I was investing a little bit, like 300, 400, and then I start to learn how it actually works. Then when I go for the big money, and then now it's paying me back.
Okay, this is the secret. Okay, invest a little first and then learn more about it and then invest more. Is that okay? Right. Now, let's come back to the Bhagavad Gita class. Okay, type Gita in the chat. Back to Gita. Back to the spiritual class. Now, okay, we spoke about going to the gym and transformation, but we are speaking about a transformation of Krishna consciousness. Okay, so tell me something before Krishna consciousness and after Krishna consciousness. Tell me one thing that changes or what changed in your life. Before you were doing Krishna consciousness, how were you? And after doing Krishna consciousness, how are you? There's some kind of transformation that happens, right? What's that? Okay. How about anger?
Way of thinking changes, Prabhuji.
Okay, way of thinking.
Changes very much.
What else?
Prabhu, a change of the basic character is very, very difficult. At least I find that.
Yes.
I mean, I try to control, I try to this thing, then there is an outburst, then you
Yes.
realize, no, this is the right path. That when my sense that, when I want to enjoy, when I'm out with the karmis, I find myself a misfit there. When I come back here, I enjoy it, but then, it's very, very unstable. Like, because I'm constantly fighting with my sense gratification. And like I'm quite short-tempered or something. The basic character of the person, when that starts changing, then your taste has started developing.
Okay. How
and
about
when you
this?
realize it, you realize your flaws.
Yes. How about this? If you never took, let us say, just a minute, I'll come to this. Let us say if you never came to Krishna consciousness, would you have been aware of this, that you're getting angry?
Yes, Prabhu. I mean, you do get, but you're not as, you're conscious. It tricks you all the time. Like, otherwise it doesn't. Like, okay, you try to get away.
Yes.
You try to get away with it. Now, like,
So,
you want to improve, then you're reacting to, why am I doing this? Why am I doing it? It's a constant trick on your consciousness now.
that's right. So now let me bring to this example. Okay, let's say that we are here. Okay, maybe like little fat here. Okay, somebody is trying to become like this, six-pack, perfect. But then at least he has come to a stage where when he eats junk food, he feels bad. Okay, I should not eat junk food. Do you think that's a useful change? That he'll be healthy? Yes, no. What do you think? Some help? Yes. So that's a little bit of help. What I'm trying to say is, even if you're not able to come to this, at least we become healthy, right? After we go to the gym and sign up. Are you getting what I'm saying? So I'm saying, okay, we may not be becoming as calm as maybe like transformatory, extraordinary change. Valmiki.
Got it. Yes.
Maybe like Valmiki became from hunter to
I just wanted to
Valmiki.
tell
But at least he
major
became a
difference.
normal person. Yeah. Yes.
I just wanted to tell major difference what I faced is Prabhuji. Before Krishna consciousness, all my associations cut off, Prabhuji. After coming to Krishna consciousness, I'm misfit. I feel that I'm misfit in all the friends, everybody detached. So that is why I could relate to the drama today. You know, she's detached. I thought this is all for good only. So association totally changed, Prabhuji. Now only devotees association, no friends, nothing. So one of my friend told that you'll become lonely if you're like this. But I don't know. This is how association went away.
We have no, when the negative association is gone, we have the positive association, isn't it? You have a lot of devotee friends, don't you? So I'll tell you about my story. I'm an introvert. I don't have too many friends. I have a very limited circle. But right now, I have hundreds of people who are friends. Like all of you are my friends now, right? I never used to speak so many people before. I have so many people whom I can connect with. I talk to you and I say, hello, how are you? Is it not? So don't I have friends? I have a lot of friends, but I have a lot of positive friends. It's just the cycle, the type of people has changed. That's it. I'm associating with devotees. Okay, so let's see this. So before Krishna consciousness, depressed. After that, enthusiastic, not feeling depressed anymore. I'll tell you a story. It's a true story. Okay. On Saturday, I'm right now in Bangalore. On Saturday evening, a visitor came to my house. He's a devotee who heard Bhagavad Gita classes, Telugu, when I gave Gita Gyan classes. Okay. I don't want to take names, but he came with his son. And I tell you, his son actually attempted a suicide. Okay. He took insecticide, very powerful insecticide. He searched on Google and he took a very powerful insecticide and he put it inside his mouth because his business failed and he had a lot of problems. And then he spit it out. He didn't drink it. But just if you just put it on the tongue, it's like a slow poison. They had to admit him, and then it was like very, very terrible. Lot of fighting by the doctors, and it's completely out of danger. And they said only 0.1% of people will be alive after this. So there was no chance. So now, like that person, that boy was not into Krishna consciousness. Now he came to me and he was telling to himself, he was himself telling to me that yes, I 100% believe that Krishna saved me. It was only Krishna who saved me. I'm fully confident now. In the beginning, he was like very, very skeptic. He didn't like ISKCON. He didn't like Krishna consciousness, nothing. His father was practicing. He didn't like anything of it. Now he's like very much, of course, I won't say that he's like completely transformed devotee, but very much positive and favorable and serious. He understands what Bhagavad Gita is saying. Because in the hospital, when he was there, his father tried to preach to him, explain him Bhagavad Gita, and he understood a lot of things. How many of you are able to understand what I'm saying? Right? So, you see, from depression to positive hope. Right? So that's a transformation, isn't it? Enthusiasm. Yes. Right? Before Krishna consciousness, attached. Attachment. Attachment, I'll explain to you what is attachment. Okay. How many of you, I mean, I'm sure you might be knowing this better. What happens if you put a sticker and then pull it off? What happens? They call it something. What's that procedure?
Painful.
Yeah, but they do it. No, what is that called? Removing the hair. Waxing. Yeah, waxing. Is waxing painful?
Very much.
Why is it painful? Tell me, why is it painful?
Because from the roots, the hair has been removed from the skin, so it's very painful.
From the roots, if you're pulling the hair out, it's painful. Similarly, you see, we are having so many attachments. Just imagine some roots coming out of our mind. Just imagine, close your eyes and some roots coming out and catching some people around you, your favorite people and favorite objects, right? Your phone, house, everything. Now, the stronger the roots, when this is pulled off, what will happen? Ouch. Agreed? Are you able to understand what I'm saying? Makes sense? The stronger it is, painful, more painful it is going to be. The more attached we are, When we pull it apart, it's going to pain. And then the pull is going to anyways happen. Material nature is very cruel. Okay, it is not going to wait and say, oh, are you ready? Excuse me, can I come in? Are you ready? Are you fit? Can I give you some miseries? No, it can give us anything anytime. So that's life. So attachment reduces, Krishna consciousness, way of thinking reduces, a lot of things change. Now let's see. Let's just try to compare. Anything else that devotees you want to add? That what has changed positively after joining Krishna consciousness? Or what is it that can change in you? What did you experience? Yeah? Nothing?
Actually, in my case, Prabhuji,
Yes.
so before Krishna, so I was like every day depressed, and then think about whatever things that I have done in my past that is dictating my present. So I always not very satisfied with what is happening in my life. But after Krishna, I just neglect everything that happened in past. I made peace with my past. Now I'm looking for my future.
More satisfied, more peaceful, and more positive. Yeah, I took these lessons. Thank you, Prabhu. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Hare
A
Krishna.
disciplined life.
A disciplined life. Okay, that's nice. More disciplined life. I mean, I 100% agree. I am much more disciplined after Krishna consciousness. I am not feeling any shame to admit this, that I was not at all disciplined. I am much more disciplined. I just cannot believe it. It's, if you had spoken to me maybe 20 years back, if you'll show this to me, that you will be like this after today, I'll say impossible. So that's definitely nice point. Thank you. More points.
Prabhuji, before Gita, I didn't have any goals for as such life. There's just every time they ask question like after 10th what? Next 12th. After 12th what? Next this, next this. But it was not giving me fulfillment or inner satisfaction. How much ever we do, so much, and how much ever money we earn, more only I need. It was not gratifying. It was not giving me satisfaction. But after learning Gita, that is who am I, what is our, why we have come to earth, all these questions and answers, when we came to know, I got the purpose for life.
Okay, that's nice. That's
Prabhuji,
good.
now
Thank you.
only Kirtan, Satsang, traveling to good place, Mayapur, Jagannath, all spiritual places and enjoying
Okay.
bhajana kriya. That's all. Only into this.
Very nice. More
Happily
spiritual
enjoying
enjoyment.
life. Yeah.
Yeah, you're enjoying your life. Are you enjoying your life?
Completely. All the days.
All the days,
Whenever
every day.
possible, wherever seva, wherever bhajan, wherever kirtan, anywhere, anything, but Krishna in mind and walking.
Yes. Very
Yeah.
wonderful. Nice. Thank you. So, yes, anything?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Tell me.
Earlier, I completely ignorant before coming to the Krishna consciousness. Completely, I was very much darkness. So after coming to that, something I came to know some what is life. Like that, it has changed very much. Something discipline I learned, and how to love people like that. Just I learned. Still, I have to yet learn it no more. Thank you. Prabhuji.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for sharing.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Dhanavad Pranam Malarvati Mataji.
Prabhuji, after Krishna consciousness, I started to help more souls. Like Krishna said, like feed them, then take care of them, something like that. Yeah, I started to do more. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Thank you. So I just noted down some points here from what all these people said. I've written down. So he said that more satisfied, more peaceful, more positive, a disciplined life, more fulfillment, more satisfaction, more spiritual enjoyment, more knowledgeable. I mean, just like before and after, okay? More mature in life, people loving people more, helping others. Now, how many of you are able to relate to this now? Okay. Now, this is like the transformation of a body. But then Krishna consciousness is transformation of what?
Soul.
Yeah. So we can't call it exactly the soul, but you can say
Atma.
transformation of the subtle body.
Yes.
You can say transformation of your inner consciousness. Consciousness.
Yes.
Maybe your consciousness was like this before, but
yes.
Maybe we did not become Haridas Thakur, we did not become, what do you say, Madhavendra Puri, but at least we are better than what we were before. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
We are having a happier life. Now coming to this analogy, so it's about the journey. Okay, just like how we have a journey from fat to fit, right? From Krishna consciousness is what to what? What do you say? Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Chalakaya. What is that?
From darkness to light.
Darkness to light.
Darkness to light. Okay, it's a transformation. And how many of you see when it is night? Okay, and when the sun appears, okay, tell me how does the darkness go? Does it go like a switch off light? Like just like I switch off this light here. Let's show you. Gone. You can't
Go
see me.
slowly.
Now you can see me. Does it happen like that? Sunrise?
No. Slowly, slow process.
Gradually. Niharam iva bhaskara. There's an example. That means just like dew. If there is some dew that has settled on your car window in the morning, 7 o'clock, after 1 hour, it will reduce a little bit. After 2 hours, dried. Similarly, sunlight in the beginning, it's very dim, yellowish. Then sunrise, 7 o'clock, little bright light. 12 o'clock, midnight, midday sun, bright sun. So sun is rising. How many of you agree that, Krishna consciousness is a sunrise? It's a gradual. We are somewhere. Maybe, yeah, we are not in the, maybe it's not 6 a.m., 7 a.m., something there, somewhere there, 8 a.m., somewhere there. Okay, we are waiting for midday. Am I right? So the process, okay, the journey is going on. And then we said about, this is the journey, okay, from darkness to light. This is from material to spiritual, right? So from material to spiritual, from sadness to bliss, happiness. I mean, unlimited happiness. That's what, there's a song, right? Anandir Sima Nai. What is the meaning of that? Anandir Sima Nai means what?
No limit for the bliss.
Unlimited happiness. Okay, my Guru Maharaj Jayapataka Swami's favorite song. He says, Anandir Simanai, Gauranga. He shouts very happily. Everybody then becomes charged. Everybody starts Gauranga. So that's called sadness to bliss, right? Complete unlimited happiness. Okay. Now, this is the journey of Krishna consciousness. Okay. We are on a journey. Should not be impatient. Now, just like a gym, you need an institution, okay, for transformation. So what are the examples of institutions? A school, a gym, or like, it must have a past history. It must be certified. That's what we said. Now, what is the institution that we are in? Okay, can anybody tell me what is the name of this institution that we are in?
It's called International Society of
International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Okay, or else you can also say it is a Guru Parampara. Okay, can I say that it's a Guru Parampara? ISKCON is not just one organization just registered, okay? Government of India. That's not just that. ISKCON is actually a Gaudiya Madhva Vaishnava Parampara. Parampara connecting to Krishna. It is a parampara which is coming from Krishna. Krishna to Lord Brahma, Lord Brahma to Narada, Narada to Vyasdev, Vyasdev to Madhvacha, like that. It's coming all the way down here. And does it have a past history?
Yes.
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 Yes. How old is the history? I mean, I'm not saying ISKCON history, maybe just like 1970, 1965.
Krishna is there can calculate
from
that.
When Krishna is there, because it goes back to Krishna. Starting from Krishna, we have the full history, past history. Narada, we are talking about Narada. How many millions of years ago? That's the past history. We have got a past history, right? Now, is this Guru Parampara a certified Parampara as per the Vedas?
Yes.
Yes. How many of you heard that there are 4 Paramparas which are certified?
Yes. Yeah, Shiva.
Yes. What are the names of that
Parampara? Yeah.
Yeah. One is Brahma, coming from the Sri Sampradaya, Ramanujacharya. One is Madhvacharya, Brahma Sampradaya. One is Rudra Sampradaya. And one is the Kumara Sampradaya. And this comes from the Brahma Sampradaya, certified, 100% certified. This is an institution, okay? Now the rules and regulations, you all agreed?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, just tell me.
Then these have other sub-sampradayas. They have other, that Vallabhacharya, Madhavacharya, who are those?
Yeah, there are 4 sampradayas. So who are those? Means there are another 4 sampradayas. There are 4 sampradayas. I'll just tell you the names.
Ekdandi, Tridandi, all that you are telling us.
No, not Ekdandi, Tridandi. We're not talking about Ekadandis here. So certified sampradayas in the
Ekdandi is
Shastras.
Adi Shankaracharya, no?
Yes, but we are talking only about the Tridandi sampradayas here, which are certified in the Shastras, which are given in the Vedas. Unfortunately.
Kindly just, explain properly, Prabhuji. I
Yes,
forgot.
Mataji. I'll explain everything. Okay. So there are 4 sampradayas which are mentioned in the Shastras, in the Vedas. Okay. Only 4 are mentioned, that these 4 sampradayas, there are thousands of sampradayas in India. Okay. No problem. But only 4 of them are mentioned in the Vedas, that they can take us back to Godhead. That we have to learn these 4 because they are coming directly from Krishna and they have the capacity to give us the absolute knowledge without any alteration. Okay, the perfect 4 sampradayas are like, first one is like coming from Lord Brahma, one is coming from Lord Shiva, one is coming from 4 Kumaras, one is coming from, what's the next one? Brahma, Lakshmi Devi, right? Yeah, yeah. So Brahma, Acharya, Madhvacharya, Shiva, I think Vishnu Swami, I don't remember. Okay. And Nimbarka,
Rudra Sampadaya.
Yeah, Shiva.
Shiva
sorry?
is Rudra Sampadaya.
Yeah, Rudra Sampradaya. So called as Rudra Sampradaya. Yes. And Lakshmi Devi is Ramanujacharya. Okay. And we are coming in this Madhvacharya's line. Okay. So here, Madhvacharya line. And here it comes like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Madhavendra Puri. There's a whole Sampradaya coming. Okay. Like where Srila Prabhupada comes here.
Brahma Matya Gaudiya Sampradaya.
Yes. Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. So this is the certified Sampradaya as per the Vedas institution. Now talking about the rules, do's and don'ts, you all agreed that if we don't follow that, if we just do the do's and don't follow the don'ts, then our process will be slow and we'll go back. So what are the don'ts in Krishna consciousness? Can you tell me what is it called? The don'ts.
4 regulative principles.
4 regulative principles. So they are like no intoxication, no meat eating, and no illicit sex, and no gambling. Okay, these are the don'ts. Don't do this. What are the do's of Krishna consciousness? What are the daily rituals that Prabhupada strongly advised us to do? Anybody can tell me? What are they?
Chanting.
Okay, chanting. How many rounds?
16.
16 rounds of what mantra?
Hare Krishna
Mahamantra.
16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay, and then you forgot something. Before that, there's something else. Yes, rising
Brahma
early.
Muhurtam.
Yes, Mangala Arati at
Rise early.
Brahma Muhurta. All that will come here if I just put it. Okay. And what else? Another important one. Reading Prabhupada books. Okay. And another one. Do's.
Preaching as much as possible.
Okay. Preaching. Before preaching, we have to become a good devotee first. What is that? We are supposed to?
Shravanam.
How about diet? What are we supposed to eat?
Vegetarian
Sattvic food. Sattvic vegetarian.
Is it enough if it is sattvic vegetarian?
Even
No,
garlic.
Prasadam.
Yes, eat only
offered
prasad. Correct? Yeah. So these are like the recommended do's. Okay. And another important one you forgot. What was that? Prabhupada always says. That is spiritual master. Spiritual master. Surrender to the lotus feet of spiritual master. Okay, spiritual master. Okay, these are the do's and these are the don'ts. So what are the other don'ts? I mean, like material association, it can be like sense gratification. Okay, just like cinemas, watching movies, IPL, time pass, all of this is sense gratification, right? So no sense gratification, or like no bad association, material association, etc. These are don'ts. So just like this guy who is eating junk food is never going to become this. As long as we are not going to follow the do's and don'ts very strictly, it's very difficult for us to get the full transformation. We can get some transformation, which we can be happy with. But we are talking about a perfect transformation. We are talking about Prahlad Maharaj. We are talking about Dhruva Maharaj, Ambarish Maharaj, going back to Godhead. It's like the perfect transformation. If you want perfect transformation, what are we supposed to do?
Follow. Surrender.
Follow. Surrender
Surrender.
to the process. Surrender to the process. Have faith in it and follow it perfectly well. It's like ye yata mam prapajyante tam sataiva bhajamyaham. It's like, see, there's a difference between this. Okay, I'll tell you this. I'm sure you can be able to relate to this. Let's say I buy one membership to a gym. I have a membership to the gym, to the best gym in the city, but I never go to the gym. What will happen next?
Membership is waste.
Membership is
Money is wasted. Money is wasted.
Money is wasted. Membership is wasted. But I'm feeling good. But somewhere I feel good that I have the membership. Every time I look at the membership and say,
that is foolish Muda only.
I'm a member. Right? And sometimes I go. What about that? I go on like some days. I just go to some days. I just go to the gym and then I feel like, okay, I have the membership. I can come anytime. Nobody's going to stop me. I'll come. Can you relate this with Krishna consciousness? Anyone?
Yes. My membership is there past 20 years.
Okay. So if you have the membership, it's not enough. It can keep you happy, but membership is not enough. Okay, you have to actually go to the gym. Yes, Mataji, please tell me.
Like it's like, you're having the membership, you're into Krishna conscious, you don't follow it, membership ko dekhte raho, and you don't get the benefits of it. You're just wasting it.
You're just wasting it. Yeah, you've got a very nice membership. Yeah, best gym, best instructors, best everything. You've put so much of money into it. Very nice. But not going to get the final result. Okay, you may get some result. When you feel happy internally, some results will come. Okay. Yeah, Kalyan Mataji. Sorry. So voice is breaking. Okay, sorry. Type in the chat. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Okay, so that's about it. That's the thing, devotees. Transformation will slow down. If you're not following everything seriously, transformation is not going to come. You have to follow. Now, we said that, we need somebody to tell us this. We need somebody to follow and show us that, right? The process, the stages. And the stages are like from fit to fat. Like maybe stage 1, I have like belly fat. Like I'm very fat now, like pot belly. Okay, pot belly. And then to maybe like flat belly. Okay. Then maybe like 4-pack abs, then 6-pack abs. Am I right? Correct. So similarly, in Krishna consciousness also, we have stages. Okay. The first stage is called as Shraddha. That is having faith. Okay. So pot belly is like no faith. Okay. No faith at all. Okay. Not doing anything at all. Flat belly, Ado Shraddha, Tata. Now, like you're doing a little bit of Krishna consciousness. Okay. That's like the next stage. Ado Shraddha, Tata Sadhu Sangha. And then what happens is then you become 4-pack abs. Something like, you're chanting 16 rounds and then you got a little bit of Nishta. That means you become fixed up. That is one stage. First one is Ado Shraddha. Next one is Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha means taking initiation of a pure devotee. Taking initiation of a spiritual master is called Sadhu Sangha, second stage. Third stage is Anartha Nivritti. That means all your bad qualities, all the negative qualities we spoke, everything gone now. Okay, no more anger. That's the Anartha Nivritti. Okay. And then comes Asakti, interest, love in Krishna consciousness. Then Bhava, Prema. Final stage is Prema. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Got it? We're starting from one point where we are completely faithless and we're going to the stage of Prema. That is which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in. All right. So now we have to find out which stage we are in. Okay. Only the expert spiritual master can tell us which stage we are in. Okay. Just like, how many of you know Anadi Jagannath Prabhu? How many of you know Analogies? Prabhu?
I
Okay?
know.
I know,
Yes.
Prabhuji.
Yes. He asked his spiritual master, that is Jayapatak Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, which stage I am in? Please tell me. Okay. Then Jayapatak Swami Maharaj said, you have crossed Anartha Nivritti. Anartha Nivritti means all your Anartha Nivritti actually translates to liberation. Okay, it's called self-realization, Brahmabhuta stage. That's what Prabhupada says. So he used to always say, Anand Prabhu used to tell to me that I am in, my Guru Maharaj said I am in Anartha Nivritti stage. That means he'll never get angry. Anand Prabhu never gets angry. Okay, he'll be very calm. Even if everything happens, he will not scold. Okay, he'll be like very calm. Okay, so that's the Anartha Nivritti stage. So like that, step by step we go. Okay, Nama Ruchi stage will come where we start liking the name, chanting very much. Then Bhava stage will come, ecstatic symptoms will come on the body. Then we'll get the Prema, final stage of Krishna consciousness. Okay, everything, it's like a transformation. Okay, but for the transformation, who do we need to approach? And you remember, you told me that it's not possible without a coach. Do you agree?
Guru.
Yeah.
We approach our Guru.
Yeah. Just tell me something. Let's say I don't have a coach. I go to a gym. Okay, this is me. I'm going to a gym. And then I'm seeing a lot of equipment there. There is some cardio, there's treadmill, there's some small dumbbells, and there's a big weights. You getting what I'm saying? Weights, 50 kilos, 100 kilos. So then what I do, I just go first day. The instructor will say, can I help you? I'll say, thank you. I'll do it. Getting what I'm saying? I'll do it. And then I'm going and taking the 100 kilos weight. And
that's very risky. Actually, we'll get injured.
Yeah. Is that correct? What is the danger? What is the risk of that? No, not doing anything not doing under the guidance. What happens if you don't do anything under the guidance of an expert? Yeah. So what will happen is, first of all, we don't get the desired result. Okay. And then on top of that, it can be dangerous also. It can be dangerous also. Right? That's why Krishna warns in Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, sorry, your voice is breaking much. I'm so sorry. So Krishna warns that Yat Shastra Viddhim Utsrujya Vartate Kamakaratah Na Sashantim Apnoti Nasiddhim Paramam Gatim. If you don't follow the scriptures, you're not going to get happiness or peace or liberation. And he says, Tatvidhi Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya. So therefore, go and approach a spiritual master and humbly submit in front of him. Why? Because the spiritual master is Tattvadarshi. He has already done it. The spiritual master has already done it. Okay. That's why we should go with the expert spiritual master. We should be under the guidance of expert spiritual master. So that if I have a doubt, I can ask. If I have a gym instructor, if I have a problem, if I have a question, I can ask. Otherwise, what will happen is, just imagine, okay. Let us say, okay, that 100 kilos also, I learned myself. Every day I'm doing 100 kilos. Okay, and everybody around me, let us say when I'm doing, everybody watches and claps. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Did you anytime see such a scene? Anytime? Okay, I saw that scene.
Yes,
Okay, so,
yes, I have seen.
Yes, I've seen in a gym. My friend used to be there. Yes,
somebody doing.
And everybody will be cheering.
Yes, we do that in
They'll be
gym.
doing, and they're like, come on, come on, come on, come on, super, super, super. But then tell me, this guy is not getting six-pack abs. And he's wondering why I'm not getting six-pack abs. I'm getting claps from everybody. I'm doing 100 kilos. And the guy who is doing six-pack abs, who's got six-pack abs, he's actually not doing 100 kilos. He's only doing 20, 30 kilos. But still he's got six-pack abs. Why? Can you tell me why?
Because he was under the guidance.
He's whimsically doing it. So anything doing whimsically is very wrong. We have to take instructions from the coach. They know the problem, where the problem lies and how it has to be corrected, all that, Prabhuji. So wisdom, they have that.
How can we relate to this in Krishna consciousness? So just like in a gym, we have so many equipment. In Krishna consciousness, there are so many equipment like Ekadashi, Nirjal Ekadashi. How many of you heard that? I do Nirjal Ekadashi. Claps. Got it? Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes.
I chant 64 rounds. Wow, clap. So this is what is happening, okay? There are so many tools, instruments out there. It's not about public adoration or devotees clapping around us and saying, you are the best. I give class every day. Claps. This is not going to work, okay? It's about what the spiritual master says. Spiritual master is not saying do Nirjala Ekadashi. Prabhupada never said that. Actually, our Guru Maharaj, Jayapatak Swami Maharaj, there was one devotee who was doing Nirjal. He said, why are you doing Nirjal? And he brought some Ekadashi Prasadam and said, you must eat now. This is my instruction. This is the spiritual master means. It's not about doing something excessively or whimsically. It's about doing it in an expert manner. Okay, yes, tell me, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. In gym, what we do is only body conscious for ourselves. We are doing it, but here this is totally different. We are not doing it for ourselves. We are doing it for the pleasure of the Lord. So that is a big change here.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
doing it
I'm saying
ourselves is
it's like,
different.
yeah, that's right. But we're doing it on a spiritual plane. Okay, but we are talking about the coach, importance of following the instructions of the coach. Sometimes, did you see that there'll be instructions written on the what is it, treadmill? It will be written, don't run without the shoes. So what will happen if you run without the shoes?
You will fall. You will slide
down and you can get hurt.
Hurt. Yes.
Right? You're watching some mobile and doing, you'll fall down. So similarly, in Krishna consciousness also, it's a very careful thing. It has to be crafted in a nice and a careful manner. It's very carefully, properly, skillfully it is supposed to be done under the instructions of a bona fide spiritual master. Bona fide spiritual master gives the process, just like how Prabhupada gave us the process. He said, fast from grains and chant Hare Krishna on Ekadashi. He did not say, do Nirjal. He did not say, reset your body. He didn't say that for Krishna consciousness, right? You're getting? You have to follow what Prabhupada is saying, not do anything whimsically on our own. If we do whimsically, we may get public adoration. Devotees may say, wow, you're a great devotee, Prabhu. A great devotee, Mataji, you're so great. But we won't get the result. The actual result, it doesn't require so much of austerity. It's just a little bit of austerity is required. But it requires an expert guidance in an expert manner, in a careful manner, it's supposed to be done. How many of you are getting what I'm saying? Hare Krishna. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, that's nice. So that's a very important. The coach qualifications, you told me that the coach must have full knowledge. Similarly, the guru must have the full knowledge. Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. Must be Brahmanishtam, means completely knowing the Vedas. Complete purport of the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, complete knowledge of the Vedas. Right? Vedavit, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Vedavit means somebody who knows the Vedas. Who knows the Vedas? Who knows Krishna? He knows the Vedas. Who knows that this material world is full of suffering and we have to go back to Godhead? That person is Vedavit. Who knows that we have to cut this tree of material attachment. You see, the 13th chapter, in the beginning, there is a tree, right? Tree of attachment. A tree has to be cut for, 14th chapter. Which chapter was that? 13th chapter only. So tree of attachment, we have to cut it off, right? 15th chapter, I'm sorry. 15th chapter, I'm sorry. So we have to cut that tree. Then that person is Veda with full knowledge. And then that must be certified professional. Certified professional means, do you know what is a certification for a guru in Krishna consciousnness? Can anybody tell me what's the certification that's necessary to become a guru in Krishna consciousness? Can anybody tell me? 15th chapter, that's right. What is the qualification of a guru in Krishna consciousness? I'll give you options. Is it that guru must be a sannyasi? Is it necessary? Yes or no?
No.
That's not a qualification. Okay.
Yes.
Should a guru be like a brahmana? Is that necessary? Is that compulsory?
No.
No. So it says, Kiba Vipra Kiba Nyasi. What is it? Kiba Vipra Kiba Nyasi. Shudra Kena Noi. Yei Krishna Tattva Veta Sei Guru Hoy. That means it's not about being a brahmana, sannyasi, or shudra, anything. No. Anybody who knows Krishna Tattva, anybody who knows about Krishna, who can deliver Krishna, he is a guru. Who has Krishna and who can deliver Krishna, such a person is a qualified guru and not anybody else. Guru is not somebody who has maybe a title that he is a guru, or maybe he has a lot of followers on YouTube. That's not a guru. Or maybe who can write books and speak very wisely. No, that's not a guru. A person who can deliver Krishna, who knows Krishna Tattva, he's a guru. That's a coach. Okay, that's a qualification. We said that you see in the qualification of coach. Done it himself. What does that mean in Krishna consciousness? So what the guru must have done himself? What he must have done? How do you understand that? What do you mean by done it himself in Krishna consciousness? Yeah, that's right. Just like Srila Prabhupada. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Just like how Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, okay, he got initiated when he was very young, 19-year-old. He went to Prabhupada. He was in Montreal temple. He went to Prabhupada and he got initiated. And then he followed everything whatever Prabhupada said. Actually, Prabhupada said you must read 10 times Bhagavad Gita before getting initiated. And Guru Maharaj took it seriously and he read 10 times. He read 10 times Bhagavad Gita before getting initiated. That means very fast he read. And he got initiated immediately. He followed. Prabhupada said, okay, go to India. He went to India. So he was a student himself. You see, Prabhupada also. Prabhupada, he was from Kolkata. And he was a very educated person, okay, right, from a very prestigious institution in Kolkata. And he met his guru, and his guru gave him instructions, and he used to hear from his guru. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Prabhupada used to hear from his guru all the time. He used to hear. He used to chant 64 rounds. He used to read Bhagavad Gita every day, Bhagavatam every day. He used to read, but sincerely, seriously. Do you see? When you sincerely, seriously follow the process, what is the result? You see how Prabhupada, who is Srila Prabhupada today? Of course, he's an Acharya, we can't compare. It's difficult to compare. He's directly from Vaikunta. But an example he has set, no? How he transformed. He was a father of 3 children. Am I right? He was just like us in the sense that he transformed immediately. He showed the transformation like that. Of course, he's transcendental. But I'm telling you, what is that? I mean, he sincerely read Bhagavad Gita every day. He followed every principle his guru gave. To the principle his guru said, go to the West and preach. He went to the West and preached at the age of 69. Now that's called transformation. That's called a sincere student. Guru must be a sincere student first. So similarly, for such a person, we should surrender. For such a person, we must surrender. So under another coach who has done it himself. And what is a negative mindset? We said, I can't do this. It's not worth it. And we have distractions. Can somebody tell me what are the distractions and negative mindset and positive mindset in Krishna consciousness? Please unmute yourself.
Chanting, Prabhuji, during chanting, we face distractions. We get all thoughts will come to me. I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do this. So that is a kind of distraction I face during chanting.
Yeah. Okay, we should stay away from distraction. How about mobile phone? Yeah, smartphone, mobile phone, friends. Our own mind also is distracting, isn't it? Like sometimes it can be our own family. Our family can say, hey, don't get into this. You have no idea where you're getting into. You're going to become a monk. You're going to become like a sannyasi shaven head. Don't do this like that. That is also a distraction, is it not? What is a negative mindset? I can't do it. This is not for me. It is for some monks, some people. It's not for me. It's not worth it. Who is going to do all of this? Come on. Are you really serious? I should wake up in the morning before 4 a.m. and do Mangalarti. I'm not going to do this. It's not worth it. Now, positive mindset is this. I can do it. Yes, I can try this. Let me try this. And then it is not sustainable. It's temporary. This is a negative mindset, right? And positive mindset is, if he can do it, I can do it too. Right? That's a positive mindset. I mean, like we have hundreds of examples where very, very simple people have taken to Krishna consciousness and they became so successful that went back to Godhead also. Where Guru Maharaj said, went back to Godhead. Simple people, simple beginning, went back to God. Is it not? Are you able to understand what I'm saying, Hare Krishna? Making sense?
Yeah.
Then we should see such people and say, she can do it, I can also do it. If he can do it, I can also do it. Narada is sharing his story, okay, where he was a son of a maid servant. Why did he share that story? Anybody can tell me? Why did Narada share the story of him being a son of a maid servant and he became Narada? Why he shared that story? Why?
Because there are so many people like him in the world. Anybody can go to reach that level.
Yeah.
Money is not the criteria. Money is not required. He is from a very, very poor family.
Not even money, not even family, not even background, nothing matters. He was not even literate. He was not even some high class or something like that. Vedas, nothing. Very simple family, is it not? So that nothing is a criteria, right? Only thing, the criteria, he was very serious, sincere. He followed what his guru said, and he became Narada. Similarly, that's why. I mean, if I can do it, he said to Vyasdev, if I can do it, you can also do it. Tell this to others. Did you get what he said? What did he say?
I can do it, you also can do it.
If I can do it, I was the son of a maidservant. You can do it. Everybody can do it. Tell everyone. Tell others about my story so that they feel inspired. That let them do. Them see, okay, my story, I can do it. So it's for inspiration, right? Now, why do we need, what is a community in Krishna consciousness? What's that for?
Being in devotees association.
Yeah, being a devotees association. Okay, we get inspiration. Why should we be with that community? So that we don't give up. If you're not in the community of those people who are going to gym, you'll give up gym. You need to be always in that community of devotees for inspiration, isn't it? For those people who are like-minded people, you get help from them. If you're getting stuck, you can call somebody. Okay, you're in a book reading class, you have so many friends, call to some of your friends and ask them. They might have been in a similar situation, they'll tell you something. There's so many people who have gone through your journey. Get help from the community. That's community. Feedback. Why is feedback important? Tell me. We said feedback is
to improve.
Breakfast for champions. It's for improvement. And feedback is good or bad? Do you like people who give you feedback or do you hate them?
Like them.
Yes. Those who care for you give you feedback. Those who don't care for you, they'll praise you. They'll say you're very good. Got it? But those who really like you, they will say you're not good. You're not doing it right. End goal is getting love of Godhead. Okay, love of Godhead. What are the opportunities? We become attractive to whom? Whom do you become attractive to when you become a very nice devotee?
Krishna, Lord Krishna.
Lord Krishna. Krishna likes to see you if you become a nice devotee. Krishna doesn't get attracted by non-devotees or somebody who's not a devotee at all or not doing devotional service. No. Krishna gets attracted to gopis. Krishna gets attracted to Yashoda Mai. Krishna gets attracted to his devotees all the time. Okay? Now we learned some examples. Learning to cycle, falling down. What is falling down in Krishna consciousness? Example, quickly.
Like
fall into material pool, start other material activities like going to cinema and all other things.
It happens with all of us.
Principles, breaking the four regulative principles.
Breaking the principles sometimes, forgetting to chant, giving up the habit of chanting is gone. Okay, not going to temple. Okay, this is all kind of fall down, isn't it? Or associating with close association, unnecessary association with those who are not devotees, right? And then running behind you who teaches you, right? So we have to acknowledge that you have to know that somebody is holding you and who is running behind you to teach you something. Am I right? And this journey is a rewarding journey. Correct? Just like how when you learn a musical instrument, it's a rewarding journey. Finally, you look back and you'll feel very good about it. You enjoy the process. It's not that it's a nonsense or it's like a hating process. It's a lovely process. You'll enjoy the end result. You'll enjoy the process. We have to go through the process. Okay, it's a process. It's a design process. It's not a whimsical process. It works. And how does it help? It helps you during when? What are the rainy days in our life? When does Krishna consciousness help us?
When parents are critical and we're helpless.
When we are in a helpless situation. when nothing is in our hands, Krishna will come to our rescue. When you feel so depressed that I have nothing in this life to live for, at that time, Krishna will be there for you, for a secured life, right? You're secured by Krishna consciousness. This Krishna consciousness is a process that secures you. Krishna is saying, I protect. He says, Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. Tell boldly that my devotees will never perish. Security Krishna is giving. And we saw another, start early, right? Kaumarat acharit pragnyo. You must start early. Investment, you're starting early. Similarly, this is a spiritual investment. If you start late, how many of you agree that late is not so as good as early? Do you agree?
Yes.
Late is not as good as
By
early.
the time we may leave the world, we start late.
Yeah.
We
Start
may leave
late,
this
yeah.
world, we start
Yeah.
late.
So it's possible that, see, it's just like this, right? Okay, this guy, we started late. Maybe this guy started late. By the time he becomes six-pack app, he may get a call from the saying that you have to change the city now. You got a promotion, get out of the city. Got it?
Yes.
No gym, finished. Gym over. Where is the six-pack abs? Only half done. Half work done. Half work done means again you have to come back for continuing the same work. Correct? Getting it? Start early. Grows over time. This is like, whatever you've done so many years back, it's going to come back, help you. You need to have faith. You need to have faith in the process. You have to start small. Start with small steps. Chant 1 round, chant 2 rounds, chant 4 rounds, chant 8 rounds, chant 12 rounds, chant 16 rounds. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Invest a little, learn and invest more. First, you invest some time in Krishna consciousness. Learn how to do it properly and invest more. Then the results are unlimited results. Okay, so the conclusion of today's class, I think I'll have to conclude here. The conclusion is Krishna consciousness is a process. Okay, it's a bona fide process taught by bona fide spiritual masters who have a past history, certified by the Vedas and practiced by thousands of people. And it's not enough to just have a membership. You have to be a real member to really have the faith in the system. You have to have faith in the spiritual master. You have to have the faith in the process, and you have to go full on. Go full on. Type FO in the chat. Go full on. When you go full on, what happens? Tell me, like some of you are mothers here, you have small children, and what is the advice that you give to your children when you join them to a master chess teacher? Okay, let us say you're all mothers. Just imagine, okay, you have your kid and you're spending a lot of money and you're sending to a master chess master, and then your son is like resisting and saying, no mama, I'm not going to do this exercise. What is the advice that you will say? Tell to me. Tell me. What will you tell me? Yeah. I don't want to go to that guy. I don't like him. What will you tell?
We'll educate him, try to educate him. Like we'll tell the master is more educated than you. He knows, he has a lot of knowledge. We'll start glorifying the master in front of him. You will also, all that you'll say about the master.
Now, what if I'm going to say, okay, let's say the chess master is saying every day you have to practice for 1 hour. Okay, that's his formula. The chess teacher formula is every day if somebody practices 1 hour, he'll become a what is that? FIDE rating will be like high. But then I'm a kid.
Anything we start.
Okay, let's say I'm doing only half an hour. I'm like stuck there for a long time. Half an hour. I don't go beyond half an hour. What will you tell me? Tell me.
Practice more.
Then I'll say, why should I practice more? Half an hour is enough. Half an hour is enough. Now tell me, what will you say?
Tell him I'll give a gift or something. You please do.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm asking you logically, why should I do 1 hour? I'll say, what is this 1 hour formula? Who created? What is this formula? Half an hour I will do. Is it not enough? What will you say?
If you want to reach heights, you'll have to struggle a little more, or else it's not possible. Others will fly before.
So
Prabhuji, it is very, very difficult, Prabhuji. Actually, my students here also do all that they say. Everything, it's very difficult.
yeah, got it. So as teachers, you understand, right? So when as teachers, you also understand that you have a process, you have a system, you understand what is that system, you have an experience. When you're giving your students, and the students, when they take it fully, they
We
fully
say a
win.
lot of achievers who has done in that field. We will say how they are, what are they, how they achieved, and how they are like enjoying the fame, all that. We motivate that way, actually.
That's how we try to motivate, right? Similarly, in Krishna consciousness also, you must go full on. It's not like if you do partial process, results will be partial. At whatever stage it may be. You may be initiated also. That doesn't matter. What's the point here is you should go full on. As per the spiritual master, whatever he's saying, you should have faith, complete faith, and follow word to word. Then the actual results start to come. Okay. We are behaving like our own kids. Are you understanding? Do you agree? At least I'm talking about myself. Okay.
Totally agree, Prabhu.
Yes. Got it? So that's the thing. Okay. That was the lesson all about. Okay. Krishna consciousness is a process, and it's a very wonderful process, and everything works very nicely. So we have to take this up. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, can I add something?
Yes, please add, Mataji. Yes, please tell me.
Mataji, Prabhuji, sorry. When
tell
you were
me.
talking about Narada Muni,
Yes.
Sabri came into my mind.
Yes.
She was an illiterate tribal girl, and she just held on to the lotus feet of her guru and believed in the guru. And when the guru left the body, he told her, do not leave the ashram. You don't have to go anywhere. Ram will come looking for you. And she was in a hostile atmosphere when the other rishis and everybody did not want her there. She was an outcast. They did not even let her drink water from the well which was close by. And because of her faith, because of her, believing in her guru's word, Lord Ram came in search of her. So if you stick to your guru and to the lotus feet of the guru, you don't even have to go to the temple will come to you. Krishna will come to you.
Jai. How many of you agree with what Mataji is saying? If you just follow the process what your guru is giving, Krishna will come to find you.
Sabri Mataji is there. She jhute bear khai Prabhuji, aur kya chahiye Ramji ne?
Yes, that's right. That's so wonderful. Very nice. Thank you very much for adding that, Mataji.
We talk about Narad Muni. We talk about, but there she is, Sabri, like how many, she just old, haggard, just in the jungles, one lonely woman. And the rishis gave her a time. They gave her a hell of a time.
That's right.
And she just believed in a what's the guru's name? Mutta, I forget the name of the guru. Like she just held on to Matanga, right? Absolutely. So
that's right.
It was, and he told her, don't go. Aye, Ramji, kidhar jate? He had to come.
Yes.
So we should have faith like that.
Beautiful. Just like Shabari Mata. She actually came away from her wedding, right? She was actually supposed to be getting wed, but she ran away from her wedding because she didn't like the animal slaughter that was going on. And she landed up in Matanga Muni's ashram, where everybody did not even allow her. But Matanga Muni believed in her. He believed in her that she can do it. And he gave her the process. And she took the process seriously with full faith. Then she achieved results so nicely, sincerely. She did Krishna consciousness that Lord Ramachandra himself came in search of Sabri. Amazing. Thank you. Hari Bol. Yes. Anybody else who wants to add something? Any realizations? What do you think? What did you learn today? Did you learn something? Learn something?
Yes.
So I just want
nice example of that gym and the pattern. Very nice example you have put. So the other people understand, new people who are very new, they can.
Yes. Yeah. Because the reason is Krishna consciousness is subtle. See, this is something we always see in the ads. Okay, we can clearly see what's the transformation that's happening. But Krishna consciousness is something which you cannot show it in picture. Okay, that we can perceive. But we have seen clearly, all of you said so many positive characters that we developed by going to Krishna by doing Krishna consciousness, right? You said we become more disciplined, more positive, and more loving, more caring, more helpful, more service oriented. So many beautiful things that you said, right? All this, how do you show it in a picture? Can you show it in a picture? Not possible. Okay, not possible. All the best things in life happen if we take up Krishna consciousness. Okay, yes, thank you very much. Naresh Prabhu, you wanted to say something?
My recent realization. Okay, so I was hearing this. Submit to the lotus feet.
Yes.
Okay. So how we submit to the lotus feet. But the moment you submit to the lotus feet, Krishna will give his hand. Then he say, "Take my hand. Now I am promising you that everything will be right." Okay. So when you go for his feet, he will take you with you.
Yeah. Stick to the lotus feet of Krishna, stick to instructions of Krishna, and we'll be fine. And Krishna will take care of us, right? So we are talking about mundane, normal. We have faith in the car driving teacher, isn't it? We have faith in him. But how is it possible that we don't have faith in Lord Krishna, who's a Jagat Guru, right? Should have faith in him, much more faith, isn't it? Agreed? Right. Hare Krishna. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, devotees. So thank you very much. So I just wanted to tell you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to tell you last in closing that we're having this Narsim Chaturdasi day after tomorrow. Very wonderful day. If you want to do any seva, the temple is called Sheshatripuram. We are doing Narsimha Yajna, which will be performed in the morning at 9:30. So for a family, okay, there is a sponsorship which you want to do. If you want to do, you can do sponsorship. Okay, Narsimha Yajna on behalf of your family. It will be very nice. Narsimha Chaturdasi, Narsimha Yajna, very auspicious. So that's number one. And you can do any kind of seva that you want to do for temple, like there's a garland service, flower service, and prasadam service. So many beautiful services which are there, which you can do any kind of seva. It will be a very nice day for this one. And I told you that we are starting a new program starting from day after tomorrow. And those who want to take up this, I sent the message also. Do you know what is it that you're supposed to do? For 30 days, you have to take up a challenge. Okay. So the challenge is this: chant at least 8 rounds every single day and worship Tulsi Maharani. Number 2, only 2. No food restrictions, anything. Okay. In this challenge, only 2 things to do. Chant at least 8 rounds of Hare Krishna. If you're chanting already 8, you do more. Okay. There's nothing to do. Second thing is Tulsi Maharani Aarati you should do every day. If you don't have Tulsi at home, you should bring a Tulsi plant home and learn how to do Tulsi Aarti. It's very easy. It takes only 10 minutes. You'll do Tulsi Aarti and you'll do Pradakshina. You learn that. I'll send you a video in the morning. I have recorded a video how to do Tulsi Aarti. I'll share that. You can follow that and do Tulsi Aarti. Okay. So how many of you like challenges? Tell me. How many of you like challenges which help you grow?
Me.
Like me. Yeah. How many of you like spiritual growth? How many of you want to grow spiritually?
Me.
Right? Type me. Yes. So this is a challenge for all of you. Very nice challenge. So take this up. It's a very simple challenge. Chant 8 rounds minimum and do Tulsi Aarti. And just like how 30 days of, just like how learning a music instrument, how like investing in money or like learning a new skill, at the end of 30 days, you will be a different person. Okay. Would you like to see a new version of yourself? Better version of yourself? How many of you want to see a better version of yourself? Somebody different, transformed version of yourself in a month, 30 days transformation. Okay. So do this and it's a very easy exercise. Okay. Thank you. That's it. Thank you, devotees. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare